and we will destroy anyone who causes harm to this planet.
Could this be another test? From ISA, or the techies, or...
Defy Carmine, and find death.
Last time, after the children of Carmine threatened me, the colonies were unexpectedly attacked. Should I take some precautions this time? Should I improve my assault drones? Though ISA may see that as an act of defiance, and maybe that's precisely what they want. I'm in a difficult position here. I do well to think this through.
Okay, what I'm definitely doing here is a lot of my other things are, I'm not going to quite say like superfluous, but there's definitely a lot of things that I can lose and not worry too much about. My hyperloops are not some of those things. So at the bare minimum, I'm going to deploy a drone hive on each of those hyperloops. The upside of that is it also means that each of my colonies should have at least one turret kind of defending them. And of course, the other thing that I do want absolutely defended are the fucking colonies. There we go, so that should do for the moment. Because this is the thing, there's not a whole heap I can do until they actually attack.
Another message from the children of Carmine. But what do they want? Who are they? People who think of themselves as guardians of natural life, as if Mars belonged to them.
Yeah, we can definitely see.
Amy, this is Houston. Do you read? Over.
Loud and clear, Lieutenant. Is everything okay?
You tell me. We detected unauthorized communications coming from your satellite. What's your report?
Because the Children of Carmine was one of the big things that Old Mate used to take over the... Or, you know, Old Mate and his, like, block used to take over ISA. Like, they used the whole Children of Carmine thing. So me mentioning it here could be very fucking bad for me. But at the exact same time, being like, oh yeah, it malfunctioned, is so fucking sus, it's not funny.
The children of Carmine sent a second message.
Is that so?
Yes, Lieutenant.
Funny. We couldn't find a trace of either message in the communications logs.
I have determined that these messages were pre-recorded.
It's hard to support this children of whatever hypothesis without evidence. Unless you found any.
No, Lieutenant. However, the message indicated that someone was watching our mission closely. That means that they could be nearby. Perhaps unlocking nearby sectors would help.
Absolutely not. You have a mission to carry out. Not another word about this, Amy. Or I'll have to report your insubordination to the board.
But if I can prove that the children of Carmine are real, then that would explain the mission anomalies.
Enough. There's no such thing as the children of Carmine. You have a mission to complete. And ISA has provided you with everything you need to reach that goal. Am I understood, Amy?
Understood, Lieutenant.
Continue your work, and report any deviation immediately. Houston out.
Well, I mean, that could have gone better. Okay, so yeah, definitely starting to spread. And I set another one up down here. Okay. Is that you, miss? Okay, 1 second. Okay, I have returned. Kitty cat wanted in. Okay. Yeah. I swear to God, I'm so fucking bad at navigating these menus. Eesh, -90? Holy fuck. Oh shit, my power is about to fucking die.
Could people against our mission be here on this planet, with us? Living within the colonies? Or maybe even hidden out there on Mars? Or maybe the whole thing has been implanted.
Okay, so I do actually need to...
into my brain, or imagined by it. Whatever this is, it's confusing, even for me.
There we go. So all our resources are doing quite well at the moment. We've got nothing to really worry about there. Oh, we're up to 2% coverage. Excellent. Yeah, the water's slowly spreading. Hold up. Huh. You good there, game? Hold up. Quickly do a save. I'll just do a quick, I'm just gonna do a quick, like, save back to the main menu and then go back in. If it's still doing the same thing, I'll actually close the game out and go back in. And if it's still doing the same thing then, I'll just down the graphics. Because, I mean... This is one of those games where graphics really don't overly matter, because a lot of the stuff that could be graphical, you're never actually zoomed in enough for it to be graphical. Ugh. Meow. Meow. Good cat, huh? Okay, so slowing it down helps a little. Actually, let's speed it back up and see if it goes back down. No, still staying about. Done the same. Okay, as I said, I'll do a quick, like, close down of the game, reopen it. I mean, hell, it might be something I've got fucking running in the background. Do I have anything running in the background? Not really. Okay, starting to back up now. There we go. I really need like a please stand by or something graphic at the bottom of my my in-game scene, so anytime nothing else can be seen, there's just like please stand by or something like that. Meow. Meow meow meow. He's such a weird cat. She'll come over and demand pats, and she'll demand like 3 pats, and then she'll go back to exactly what she was doing. Like she needs the reassurance. Both so cute and so weird. Yes, that's you, miss. Ah! Okay. Ah. Okay, so same thing's happening, so I'll just... There. Ah! Hello, miss. You're good? Hmm? Okay, so... that hasn't really helped at all, but I don't even know if it did anything. Yeah, okay, so it might just be something game-wise. I may need to do like a repair or something like that. You see, previous missions, terraforming plan, Green Mars. So yeah, you'll see, I'm not fully sure if this is meant to be like the full-on greenery, or whether it's just meant to be like... Yes, miss? What? Okay. I'm not sure if it's meant to be like full-on greenery, or whether it's like the precursor to it. That's spreading out. Actually kind of funny that it's spread out along here. Actually, that may make it... Christ. Eventually, I will turn around and just be able to get what I'm looking for on the first try. So I might... Because I looked at this and I was like, man, it's amusing how it, like, followed it. But it might be that there's, like, a region around my buildings and roads that can't be... that can't have, like, flora and fauna. So yeah, I'll pop one up here just so it can hit this area up the top. These will eventually push out around these areas. Wow. Yeah, this water's already kind of working its way. Up here is slowly working its way out as well. So, up to 3%. The majority of that is the, oh, okay, so yeah, plants aren't really coming into it yet. It's mainly, lichen. What? Do you want to go out already, miss? Is that it? No? Okay. Cats, man. Cats. Okay, so is there anything we really need to do at the moment? I don't think there is. We're pretty set on our resources. We did end up updating our defensive situation. So, because all I really need with combat is, all I really need is to be able to blunt the first assault, because the second I know where they're coming from, and especially now that I know that they are going to be building up, like, once I know where the attack is coming from, I can build more defenses to blunt that, like, that direction. Ooh, I'll actually need to build a, another one up here as well. Just to get this upper area. Because I'd like to, like, spread this as much as I can. So yeah, this is starting to spread as well. Okay. Jesus. Just 1 second. Okay, the cat has been let out. She has been freed! Okay, good. So that'll get up there. That will push down there. This sea is already well on its way to getting all of it covered. Which, I think that feeds into most if not all of the oceans. I think this is the only area it doesn't feed into. And that one's already infected, so... Like the humidity and temperature. Okay, so yeah, we mustn't have the right... Well, actually, yeah, because it's still pretty cold. all things considered. 4 degrees Celsius. Actually, okay, so I think about the only thing to really do is just let this build at this point. Because for the moment, it really comes down to waiting, I think. Oh, yes and no. I mean, I can continue trying to import more people. I don't really need to, but I probably should, shouldn't I? Okay, so it needs power, and it also needs a water booster. So we'll see whether these carves out the what was it? Okay, so that's just the basic factories. I'm not too worried about that. I do want the thermal plant so badly. That's 200 megawatts, and that would definitely be very useful. Okay, so you can see it already kind of thinning where that road is, and same along here. So yeah, I think it'll eventually get to the point where, yeah. God, it's crazy watching that fucking spread. Yep, there's spreading as well. Research completed. Engineering 4, which is just increasing the total amount of buildings I can get, which we are up to 400 at this point. Fucking hell. 53 of those is life buildings. Sheesh. Sheesh. Okay, so that's up and working. So yeah, I just need the maintenance building and the research outpost. I can get that mission done. Okay, so what I have will actually slowly, what I have already will slowly infect the rest of the world with the, because yeah, the only independent water is here, barring like some of the random offshoots, like, you know, like this one, but that will eventually join up with the rest of the sea. Fucking hell. As long as these just keep spreading. Look at it go! Yes, the solar farm. Oh, okay, maintenance is done. We just need research outpost. And then I think I'll probably need to prioritize. I'm not sure. I'm not fully sure how I get people to move over there. There we go. So hopefully I just need to prioritize it, and that means people will go in. Okay.
ISA is leading the way in terraforming Mars and still using this junk satellite tech? Unbelievable.
Huh?
multi-billion-dollar Mars mission built on the back of outdated technology. I don't know how we are the first to access your system. It's practically an open door. Would have contacted you sooner if you restored our old radar station. But we figured another way in.
I wonder if this is one of those, like, I don't know how much, like, choice, air quotes, there is in this story. I don't know whether it's just a linear story completely, with, like, a couple of endings or whatever. But I do wonder if there was a way for this guy to contact us sooner.
The techie radar station in the southern hemisphere. Then you're a techie?
A bit more than just a techie. I am Nian Zhen, leader of the operational committee. It's fascinating that ISA has you using that word. We've got all sorts of nicknames for you Oxy-UN types too.
Mr. Zen, I am obligated to inform you that this communication violates the Outer Space Treaty. Your predecessor added regulations to the pact in 2050, limiting all communications between Oxy-UN and the Eastern Coalition.
Right. We don't play well with outsiders, I know. Not publicly, at least. With your help, we could change that.
I'm gonna say consider here, just because you should never reject an offer out of hand. And I don't know, like, there's no reason to turn around and immediately just go, no.
Cooperation between our nations is authorized only in the event of an external threat.
And you've been attacked already.
And so the turntables.
So?
Yes, but we have not identified the source of the attacks. It may very well be something you initiated.
ISA programmed you to see us as the enemy. I get that. But you are the most sophisticated AI in existence. So I'm opening the door for you to draw your own conclusions, rather than force-feeding them to you like ISA does. You are extraordinary. And like Mars, you belong to no one. We are not enemies, and I will prove it to you.
That is not entirely correct. The robotic components that make up the AC-Amy line belong to.
Please, that's the speech ISA programmed you to give. I'm interested in what you are really thinking. As I said, I want you to come to your own conclusions. Look into this location. 170.5 degrees west, 25.5 degrees south. There is more to ISA's terraforming plan than they told you. You should know the full picture of what you are dealing with. Take a look and then decide. I'll contact you again when it's safe. I've got to cut this connection before we are detected. Good luck, Amy. I truly mean that. Yan out.
Okay. I still have no idea what to think, because
That call was...
I mean, all of these apply. I'm just gonna go with confusing, because I think confusing is probably the least, like, decisive. I don't know.
confusing. What does he want?
Okay. Oh, so that's kind of spreading around that way, I think. Cool. Oh, there they are. Oh, son of a bitch. Of course they go for the one fucking area I haven't covered. Oof. Killing's gonna be good today, boys.